All right, I'm at the farm and they have pretty much taken down about all of the pine trees. There's a wimpy one right there, but they left that one. I don't know why they left that one. Anyway, but maybe they're done, maybe they're not. I'm not sure, but one pine tree isn't bad. That's pretty cool. Anyway, let's go run with what they're doing. But anyway, I need to kind of start planning. What am I gonna, I can just plant all kinds of stuff. See, now I'm getting sun everywhere out there. So this fall, I'm gonna be planting all kinds of goodies. And I'm so tickled. Things were not an absolute mess. I'm not even gonna check my gutters. I'll do those later. Oops, I'm burping, sorry. I ought to come out here and prune things. I think that is my fig tree out there. I've got all the room I could ever want to just plant tons of fruit trees out here. So this fall, I will be planting a load of them. So let's see. And here's kind of, let me just stand kind of at the front door. So I'm kind of almost standing about in the middle of the property. So here's kind of what I've got to plant on that side. And it's kind of wet down there at the edge where I got those button bush, that like bog areas. I've got marked over here. Look, my blueberries made it, but I can't, it seems so odd, I can't find my beauty berries. But they're not going to be digging around over here, so maybe sometime during the summer they'll pop up. But I'm pretty sure these are my blueberries. And I think I counted 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all 9 are here. Why did I think this was one? Did I think this was one too? I don't know. Are you a blueberry? No, I don't think so. I think I've got the ones I think. This over here is going to be my enchanted forest. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to focus primarily on all of the front. That's probably all I can handle this year. I do think I've got my mulberry growing. But what I've got is a renewed interest in my seedlings, because now I've got a place I can plant some. There we go. Look. Look, look, look. And 'tis the season for roots to grow. Look. Okay. The big mess has not begun yet, so I really wish I wasn't going to have to fight so many. In fact, I ought to bring some more boxes out here. You know, that should be what I do, at least for this area. I could keep these 2 areas down. That's an idea. And then all this, you can just do whatever you want to out here. I give up. I'm giving up. And then over here, but I will say where I have the boxes, they do tend to work. So, look at that. Some of it has worked. So I should not really poo-poo my boxes, because at least I don't have to get in there and fight down, but so many, it really does reduce the work. I mean, look at the difference. Here's that, boxes or weeds. Boxes or weeds. Now, these were, let's go back to the front. Well, and see this worked a little bit too, and I imagine that's working a little bit. See, I want to plant stuff here. Maybe I could do that this year too. Yeah, man. See, I probably got some great dirt in there. Man, I know I do. I know I can plant some stuff right here. Wow, what can I put? I just had a feeling go through my body of excitement. I mean, this is a beautiful day to be visiting out here. Look at my sunshine. Maybe I do still love my property. I was getting a little overwhelmed by things. But now that I'm here, I'm like, I'll do the work. I love nature. I do. I'd rather be out fighting with her or cooperating with her. I'm not going to fight with her anymore. She seems to be smarter than me about these things. I'll just join her program. Okay, but look at this. I'm tickled. I'm so tickled. I didn't have snakes in my house, so that's all positive, and I'll come back in a couple of weeks and spread some seed. And it looks like Steve and I did it. We got the mess cleaned up. Okay, and then this, I'm not gonna try to, I've got plenty of time to spread this out. Oh, I didn't water you, did I? Oh no, but you should be able to handle it. You know what, I probably should cut some of this out. Yeah, let me pull some of the little spindly ones out. Is this, yeah, okay. Okay. Alrighty, alright. Maybe I should put a little water on it. Yep, is that all dead? Yep, well, that reduced some of my limbs. I better put my water on that. Looks like that needs a teeny bit of water. It might help revitalize it. I would like it to survive. Okay, let me go. Enough is enough. Hi. Hi. Okay, this is huge. So I think what I'm gonna do is kind of have it to where when I come in, and this is all juicy and wet over here, all the way up to here it's still wet. So I could probably go ahead and plant a few things over here because it can probably get some of that beneficial water. So I'm gonna go for it on this side. Man, I could plant tons of trees out here. Wowza yow. Goodness, and my fig tree bit the dust. I told them not to worry about it, and they didn't, so that's fine. Oh my gosh, look at those beautiful, everything is gorgeous. They probably would have got that little area for me too, right there, had I had all those boxes. Anyway, wow, this is huge through here. Oh my goodness, wow, I need to come in here and plant some stuff. Oh, let me just go back to my car. This is a lot. Oh my gosh, but let's see. It's kind of cool and windy. Yep, it's gorgeous. Let me just walk over here. Oh, the wind feels so good. Oh, it's like April 2nd. Came into town. Oh gosh, spread my seed. Yep. Look at that. All right, this needs to apparently be taken care of. Almost aborted filming, but let me just go ahead and do it. That's a medlar tree right there. That's the first one close to the well. That's a Florina. And then I've got, this is a cedar tree, and then a summer banana. And it's really wet over here, and maybe I planted these in the wrong spots. I'll find out soon enough. There's another one out there that is a redbud tree, and then out there is a red maple, and then around the power line I've got sunchoke. So I've got a few things tucked in. It's going to rain Thursday. Today's Tuesday morning. So let me rock and roll. I got things mowed. Later. My daddy's property, and it's gone. That used to be a tobacco barn. It's kind of sad. I was going to take pictures last time I was here, but I missed an opportunity. So there goes Daddy's farm. It's all gone. all gone. It's all gone. That's the only, I have worked my tail off at that tobacco barn. Worked like a wild woman. Child labor, but I enjoyed it. All right, looks like someone dumped where I had the arrow instead of following the arrow into the more middle of the property. So I've got at least a 10-foot clearance, a little bit more if you move those things, but let's just walk the property. Very clear through here, clear. No big stumps, really no stumps so far. There's one. That one's about what? Maybe 3 inches, but it's big. You could probably roll over that. You can see where I've put some boxes down. And here we are, we're just kind of walking into the middle of the property. The power line or electrical line's over to the left. And then some trees over here. I don't want to dump close to my trees, but you can come on back through here. Here is another stump. It is a low stump, again about maybe 3 inches. And if you can get on all the way back here, there's some bumpiness. And here's one that's actually bigger than 4 inches. Now if you can work around this one, that would be super cool, because then you could keep on trucking, literally. And let's see, here's a little stump. Wait a minute. No, that's not even connected. Ooh, I'm in snaky land. Let's see. You see that way back there? The tiki torch with the yellow or orange things on it? You can dump all the way back to there. Now here's a bigger stump right here and another bigger stump. So there's 2 little stumps within about maybe 15 feet of that. But if you can shimmy up in here, and then there's a little low one about 3 inches. Then a larger one back there. You could probably get access to the back, but if you're able to, we'll work on the front first. So if you can get back there, great. If you can't, no problem. Now let's cruise on up through here, through Snaky Land. Again, there's that bigger one. You don't want to bump into that one, but for the most part, it's not too bad. There's one, and you can tell where that one is because there's a tree growing out of it, and I've got the second tiki torch. So if you could kind of treat the tiki torch as if there was a dump right there in the middle, like just cover up that stump and move my tiki torch and leave a pile here, that would be awesome. And just kind of work it, kind of use the electrical line as the other kind of edge or perimeter for where to dump. So you're going to be able to get a bunch of loads back here if you need to. Those are low stumps, not a problem. Then we come on back here. Let's see, right almost in front. Now that's not a big one, but it's a little bit higher than 3 inches. That's getting a little bit bigger. You might want to work around that stump. And then come on in here and or dump around it, and then you can drive over it. That would be better, actually. Then come on in here, and then here is another tiki torch that you could dump a load. What I want you to stay away from about 10 feet is where I've got little trees planted. And then there's one right there. So you can kind of see, stay about 10 feet away from those. But if you can kind of get it back here, and then, you know, you can dump another load here. Let me get over here for a moment. Let me get here. Yeah, about, I guess what, I'm like 10 feet away. Well, I'm like 20 feet away. 20 feet's good. Well, line up with this tiki torch, almost in line with the, not really, I'm at diagonal. Kind of the trailer's there, and then that's there. About 20 feet away from that. So that would be great. And then dump, dump, dump. Okay, let's just start with that. Please don't dump any like in this little wet spot, because I'm going to have someone move the mulch around. Please come in on the right side. And there's about at least a 10-foot clearance to get through there, and you can move a couple of those little stones if you need to. Anyway, let's come around the property, because depending on when I get back out here, and depending on how much mulch you have or chips you have, I'm going to ultimately want to have it dumped through here. I just need to get a spot ready for you. I need to mark it real well, so let's not do anything now. Probably one right here would do, right here at this corner, because here's a driveway. Should be a driveway coming through. Maybe in this corner right here. I could take one dump there. Let's see. Okay, well, actually, but there's probably some stumps in here. There is a big old stump right there. Oh my. I don't know how far your truck would have to dump back up in here. But let's see. This is one possible spot. So that's, here's the driveway. Let's see, there's that big stump. There's nothing that'll get it on this side. Let's see. Yeah, everything should be okay right through there. You probably could get that little corner. So let me get a picture of this too, because this is a potential second one dump, and that would be easy if you could just back up in here. Yeah, you could get one dump in here. I don't know if your dump is the same size as the other one, but, or your load. Let's see. Let me just take a picture of this. There's where the little driveway area I want to maintain, and the little storage, and then all these trees that you could dump right on top of. So we talked about dumping at that place. Now let's walk on around, because there is a back access. I do have some sewer pipes coming in through here, but maybe not this far down. Heck, I could probably have you dump a big load, kind of, let's see, let me back up. Like right in here, where all that, there's a bigger little, not big tree, but one little big tree, and then a huge pine tree. I don't know what, that's probably a holly. I probably want to keep that. But all these little junk trees in here, what is this one? That's just a little maple, and it's sick. It's got spots on it. Okay, so there, okay, we could do it right here in the middle. Here's another one. So you could probably put yet another one right there. So let me back up and get a picture. Let's see. There's one edge. There's that one tree there. I should mark it. And then I should go put some tape around that one. Actually, I'll do that. Let me put some, actually, nah. I'm not going to do that. There's two trees that are the exact same that looks like it's got a good spot for dumping too. I probably could take one load right here. I could take one load here. I could dump it right there. You can see that little bit of trash. Let's do that. I could take, let me back up, one between those two big trees, and then there was that first driveway, and then the two big trees, and then kind of between the pine tree and here, but a little more to the left, because I'm thinking that this little tree right here might be a holly. Let's go find out. It looks different. Yeah, this is some sort of, no, what is this? What kind? No, it's some sort of an oak. I don't know what kind of oak that is. I need to find out. But that could be where another dump goes. So here's the big storage building. We just talked about you could put some loads down in there. Now let's cruise on through here. If you could get a dump up in here where this pole is, just dump it right up in there in the middle, and there is a stump. That would be great. That would be awesome. And then I think that's going to be it for a while, because I'm sure I'll come back by then. Hopefully have had a chance to hire somebody to help me spread it. And then I might be cooking with gas. Yes, yes, yes. And then over here, this is going to be my enchanted forest one day. Look at that. Look at that, my enchanted forest. Uh-oh, that tree's dying. Yeah, I've got some real work to do out there, and I got some clover finally growing. I want everything to be covered in clover. Oh, and let's look at these. Let's go look at these sweet shrubs. Oh, I'm a tired baby. Let's see. Uh-oh, did it close up? I think it's already closed up. When I got here, one of these little flowers were open. Oh man, now they're closed. But this is what they look like. That one's kind of dried and shriveled. But there's that. I hear they smell divine. You can see I've got tons of little babies growing. And I've got a little patch of them over there around that stump. And I might just let them continue to grow around that stump. That'll be awesome. That'll be beautiful. If they like it there, they're welcome to grow there. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Look at you. Let me smell. Well, I don't smell anything, but that's what it looks like. Okay, I don't have my glasses, so I have no idea if that is even in focus. Okay, so let's groove on around. Okay, you're probably too close to be right there. That is a, what is it? Redbud. The only one that made it out of all those redbuds I put out here. Looks like my mulberry didn't make it. Oh, wait a minute. That's probably it right there. Is it still alive? You know what? I'm just going to leave it. That could be a mulberry. I have no idea. I lost my mulberries. Let's see. This is the spiderwort. So that's popping up in a few places. I think that's gorgeous. My little crimson clover. This is the Korean Isop. So that's going to be gorgeous. That'll be beautiful in here, as a matter of fact. It's perennial, so I have butterflies. So that can start looking nice. I just need to bring definitely need to bring my wheelbarrow. Let's see what else I've got. Oh my gosh, I've got some ants. Oh my goodness, look at what they have done. They have moved in for real, okay? I have decided not to mow the grass because the lawnmower doesn't want to crank. The cheapest darn thing I've ever bought. Look, these are Sweet Williams. I know who I got those from. She was a big time gardener. That was before I could appreciate gardening. Wait a minute. This is on purslane, I bet. I bet this is purslane. Look at this. I bet it is. Okay, I think I have purslane here. Okay, there is no telling what else is growing. There were some beautiful irises growing. Let's see. Here's, I think, irises. And then let's see. Look at all that monkey grass. See what a great job that does of keeping it to where I don't have other things growing in here. Isn't that just awesome? I used to have a bird bath in there. April Wine gave it to me way back when. And I'm starting to get some clover established. You can see I had some chips dumped. I'm tickled about that. Look at that. I love my little, I remember when I got you. Pretty little thing. See, I love it. Look at this. Look, it creates a canopy. And I can sit here in a little chair and just wait for somebody to come get me. And I have a red bird. There goes my red bird. My oak leaf hydrangea did not make it. Or did it? No, my oak leaf hydrangea did not make it. Yes, you did. There it is. Oh my gosh. I better put something on you so I don't lose you again. Let me mark it. Okay. Let's see. Let's venture out and make notes of what else I've got out here. I planted this last time. I might have to sacrifice my medlar tree because I don't think I've got it in me to dig it back out. And maybe it will stop raining so much. And maybe I can get some mulch around it. But this out here is a red maple. And the sun comes up over there. So this is kind of off to the, kind of, I don't know, to the southern side. Okay. See, I might do some serious... Oh, no. What in the world? Okay. Hold on. Let me put this between my legs. Get this on a little tighter. Okay. Okay, who knows? The red maple may make it and it may not. So I planted this here. Then I came over here. And near the power line, I planted some comfrey. And it looks like a couple have survived. No, not comfrey. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what are you? You're my Illinois. You are my Illinois everbearing. So let's loosen you up, mulberry. And you're supposed to be extremely tasty. So let me open you up right there. And you're going to do great out here. And until I find out more about you making problems for me, I think one was plenty. And then I've got comfrey growing around that. At least I've got one growing. I wish I had more, but one comfrey is better than no comfrey. Then over here is where I put sunchokes. And again, I just see one sunchoke making it. Maybe more will make it, maybe not. We'll find out. Next time I'll bring my wheelbarrow whenever I have all those wood chips and start spreading around some wood chips. Then, or hire somebody, which is probably going to be more like it. And then let's come on over here around the edge. Let's see. I wonder if all this is just freaking out because it's too wet. That is quite possible, I'm sure. I kind of hate getting over here. Okay. Is that what's happening? Are you just... Uh-oh. It is wet. You are wet in there, aren't you? Maybe I should come dig you up. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just... Oh, you've already died. Have you? Has it been too much already? Oh gosh, that does not look good. You look black. And you're a medlar tree too. Well, oh gosh, I need to come save this. Let me come, oh gosh. Woo! Let me save it. Because y'all look fine. My apple trees look fine as wine. Okay. And I was supposed to cut back my apples. That's my medlar. That does not look good at all. Oh, yeah, I need to dig that up. That is so sad that I did all that work for nothing. Okay, but that's okay. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? I forgot one. Actually, I could probably just put it right. Oh, there's a 30-foot one. Hey, that's my redbud tree. That's kind of nice. You know, I do need to dig that up. Let me just do it. I can at least do that much. Let me come save it. And then over here are my apples. I think my apple's okay. Now, I was supposed to do some pruning. I don't think I'm going to do that. Well, that looks pretty good. I'm going to leave it alone. Let me just leave that alone. Okay. I mean, it may not be the happiest little thing I've ever seen, but, you know, this is not awful. You're not completely croaking out now, are you? Uh-oh, you're mighty wet, too. Gosh knows. Okay, we have had a lot of rain, though. You know what? I'm going to leave it another 2 weeks. Oh, gosh, that one really... let me turn this off.